And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. You can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
Banchero with the ball. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Tatum. And Bamba pulls it down. On offense, here are the Magic. It's a three-point game. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. They have won their one matchup against this team so far. But he said the first order of business was for them to score against a very tough shot-blocking team inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down perimeter looks. They could be the key to victory. We'll see if he's right, Kevin.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. That one's not going to go. And Orlando will come the other way. Now Banchero. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Now here's Bamba. From deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Martin. Nance outside. Inside. Here's Gobert. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Now, here's Banchero. Ross for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
The 3 from Tatum. And Bamba pulls it down.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Over in the corner, Banchero. Pass to Ross. Down low. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Tatum. Orlando grabs the miss. And here's Banchero. He's got 6. Pass to Bamba. To the paint. And finished off by Banchero.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, you know, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
Tatum a screen. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 8.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
No good from Ross. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 6. 2K Sports. Back to... Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Outside Anthony. In the corner, Bull with it. Outside, Covington. Now, here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
To the inside. Good save it. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Yurtseven's got his first points of the night.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Magic leading by 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Orlando has possession.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. And now an 11-point Magic lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Wagner wide open. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trailed by 11. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Drills the three-pointer. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Wagner outside. At the top of the key, Suggs. Pass to Bull. Stolen by Yurtseven. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Terrific awareness that time from Walker. Nice job getting his open teammates the rock.
Suggs with the ball. Back to Anthony. On deep. Rebound by the Heat.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Outside, Covington. In the corner, Bull with it. And so Orlando again turning it over.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. That's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. In the corner, Nance with it. It's blocked.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Shot clock at 5. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And Bull wide open. He shoots. That one doesn't drop. The Heat trailed by 6. Tatum with it. He's got 8. They get a hand on it. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Bull. Good on the triple. Bulls got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Magic. Clark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point. And it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And, Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdown.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Launches a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Martin goes in. Tatum with it. Bamba picks him up. Down low. Pass to Gobert. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Well, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer. 7 feet, that is. So he should pile up the block shots.
Inside. Here's Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Heat trailed by 7. Now Oladipo. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ross with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And so Orlando again turning it over.
And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slams.
And it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a really good, well-rounded offensive player.
The Heat have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
1:14 left in the third. Here's Suggs. Misses from close range. The Heat trailed by 5. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Gobert. Back to Tatum. High post, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
And here is Suggs. .44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop.
The point's right there. The product of Oladipo's defensive work. Once he comes up with the steal, he's ready to get into transition right away.
And Anthony gets double teamed. Here's Bull trying to end the drought. That one goes in. Bull's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And the Heat call time here. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. In the corner, Kennard with it. Again, the miss by the Heat.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Back to Wagner. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic out in front. They're up by 3. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Orlando leading by 3. And here is Hampton. There's Okeke. Pass to Wagner. Now, here's Bull. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Bol.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Kennard, the bounce pass. And stolen by Wagner. Plays it in off the breakaway. Wagner's got his first bucket of the night.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Kennard on the wing. For 3. Rebounded by Hampton.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And the Heat call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Cans it from downtown.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Now here's Fultz. Over in the corner, Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Orlando making a change here. Tatum with it. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Banchero. Driving the lane. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
And here is Anunoby to the paint. 4 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. The emphatic rejection.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Fultz. Over in the corner, Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Banchero's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Nance outside. Back to Tatum. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. 19 points for Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against Miami.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Frames it from downtown.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their...
Well, you got it to go! He drops it in!
Can you believe that?
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially...